Well, hello there. How's everyone doing? Thanks for tuning in to Valiant Customs. I'm Steve. Last week, I started doing patch panels and everything on the truck. And I started the filler, the body filler. Got so far, I just ran out of time. So this video, I have body filler done. My body line is nice and straight, looks good, everything's smooth. This section here is the new patch panel. Then, right here, this one, see if I can turn you just a little bit and turn you down, look down, there you go, okay. And then this one here is a patch panel as well. It's all nice and smooth, it's good. So I didn't want to bore you with all the sanding. I mean, man, I know myself, I can only watch so much sanding. So I can imagine how everybody else is, because man, this stuff is boring watching it. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get this, I'm gonna run a little bit more sandpaper on this here to get a couple of these scratches out. But then I'm gonna go ahead and put epoxy primer over all of it. And we'll go from there. I'll bring you back. I think I'm ready to go ahead and spray or epoxy this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you in hyperdrive. I'm gonna wipe it all down with wax, or well, prep all, wax and grease remover, whatever you wanna call it. I'm gonna wipe it all down with that. And then go over it with, another cloth to dry it off and everything. Before I go into that, the supplies that I've used on this stuff, I think I found a company that I like the materials that I've been using. Sandpaper, the body filler, the fiberglass. It's all from the same company. Hold on just a second. Let me grab it. So it's this company right here, USC. So far, I've had no problems. The mud is, I was using 3M. 3M seems to be kind of thick, but I was usually taking the 3M body filler and I put fiberglass resin in with it. And then I mix it all up because the resin just makes it creamier and lets it kind of flow better. At least for me, it did. So I do that. I put fiberglass resin. I even put fiberglass resin in with my fiberglass body filler. It just helps it. To me, it just seems to help it flow and it's not all thick and. Anyways, this company so far pretty good. I got sandpaper from them. This stuff, good stuff. All right, enough yapping. Let me go ahead, put you in hyperdrive, wipe this down. Let's get some epoxy on this side. Also, real quick, just so you know, I'm not sponsored by that company or anything. I pay the same price that you guys will be paying for it, but it's good stuff. If there's something that I use that I really like and I think that you guys would like it, I'm gonna recommend it. So anyways, yeah, not sponsored. Now let's get back to this. Okay, well, I was having a little bit of issues at first with the gun. Seemed like it was clogging up or something. Not really positive what, but it cleared up. So I went ahead and kept on going. This is just a down and dirty, just putting epoxy on it to protect it and everything. I'm gonna come through and I use a red Scotch-Brite and just scuff it all back up again, probably tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'll lay down probably two. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably 2 coats of high build on it. That way it'll fill in any scratches or imperfections that I got going on. Cause it's got some scratches in it. It didn't, I wasn't able to sand all the scratches, or I went from 40 to 80 to, what was it? I don't know, like 200 or 300, 200 or 300. And just touched up everywhere, but I can see like right in here, there's some pretty deep scratches, probably from the 40 grit. That's all right, high build primer. Take care of that with no problem. I guess I will bring you back tomorrow. I'm gonna get out of here because it's a little cloudy. Probably doesn't show on the camera, but it's cloudy in here. And this stuff probably isn't good to inhale. I don't know. All right, well, I'll catch you tomorrow. Well, I've got the bedside all sprayed down. Got the epoxy on it. I've sanded it. I just took some 220 and went over it real lightly, just to scuff it up, because now I'm gonna put the high build primer on it. Like I said, I'm probably put two coats on it. I should fill in any imperfections and stuff like that. Probably should go ahead and put some spot putty up here, but again, a high build primer hides a lot of crap. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and put you in hyperdrive and get this thing sprayed with some high build. All right, well, I got 2 coats on it right now. I'm gonna see how it looks after I sand it down. I see a couple spots where there's still some pretty deep scratches on it and some little pinholes, like right in here. There's some pinholes. Oh, right here in the body line itself, there's a pinhole. It's not gonna be perfect. I'm not a professional, but I'm pretty happy with the outcome so far of it. Once I sand it down, then I'll know if I'm gonna actually put 3 coats on it. But I wanna get this area cleaned up. Take a look at this. This place is a mess. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up, probably get it turned around, start or finish up the bodywork on the other side, and get that in epoxy and high build primer. Then hopefully we'll be able to sand it down and paint it. I doubt very much I'll have paint on it in this video. I don't know if I'll even have the other side done in this video, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try our best. And then what else? I guess I'll just bring you back and where we end up, we end up. Shop is clean. I got the bed turned around the other way now. So now I got the passenger side on this side. I did this stuff we already had. Yeah, on my way. This stuff we already had done the body work on it and everything. But back here, I found that there was a little dip right here, so I took that stud welder or that puller or whatever you want to call it, welded a couple studs on there and pulled that dent out best I could because there's no way to get to it from the back side. But then I put just a little skim coat over it and got all this all taken care of. It's wiped down, or I took the air and blew it off. I wiped it down. I'm just going to go ahead and put some epoxy primer on it just to protect it so it doesn't get any flash rust or anything, because I have some panels coming for back here because the back side's it's kind of mangled up a little bit and I can't seem to fix it. Plus it's got some holes where it rusted through. So this section here I ordered, but I just want to put some epoxy on it so that it is protected and it won't get any surface rust on it or any flash rust or whatever you want to call it. So I guess let's go ahead and get started on that. And I'm mixing up the paint right now. I'll decide if I'm going to go ahead and hyperdrive as I'm doing that, because I already showed you the other side, so I don't know if it's really, I don't know, relevant or anything to show you this side. So I will bring you back in a minute. Got it all sprayed in epoxy, so now it's protected. I'm not too worried about it flash rusting or anything like that. I'm not sure when my part's going to come in. I'm not sure when my part's going to come in for replacing this back corner. So I guess at this point here, this is where we're going to leave this one. I just want to say thank you very much for tuning in. And please comment, like. You can catch me on TikTok, Facebook, here on YouTube. So thank you. I appreciate you guys. God bless. And I will catch you on the next one. Have a good one.